Hi everybody, Carolyn Williams here with Money Reverse. And I am here partnering again with Keisha Dixon and a Well Experience in the initiative of It Takes a Village. I am so happy to be here again to share with you. Now, I am here to bring you the retirement savings investment tips. This is part 2. Part 1 that I did a bit ago, I gave you 5 retirement savings terms that will help you to be more empowered to better manage those funds that you may have in your retirement savings. And that is your 401k or your 403b or your 457 TSP plan. If you have an IRA, whether a Roth or traditional. Those are all considered retirement savings plans, and they all have investment options for you. And these terms that I gave you, the first 5 will help you to know more. And then here's part 2. I'm going to give you 5 additional terms to do just that. Now, let me tell you, if you want to take notes, that's great. But I've also put together a resource guide for you. If you want to get that, there's a link here in the post. Go ahead and click the link and you will be able to download this Money Reverse resource guide. And it has all 10 of the terms from part 1 and part 2. So you can use this as your note taking. And when you click that link, you're going to also sign up for my Money Reverse mailing list, and I will get you more information like this, and you'll know more about what I have going on with Money Reverse. So again, get your free resource guide, and you'll get information on all 10 terms. And I call these 10 must-know retirement savings terms. So go ahead, click that link and get it. But while you do that, until you do that, let's go through the last 5 terms that I feel that are must-know retirement savings terms, and this is going to help you to, again, better manage the money that you have. Now let's take a look at them. The first term is small cap. Let's do the first 2 together, small cap and large cap, because they're such close cousins. So small cap, both of these terms really kind of indicate information about the net worth or the size of the companies whose stocks are included in that fund. And so a small cap fund contains the stocks of companies whose net worth is from $250 million to $2 billion. Doesn't sound too small to me, but that's what small cap is. And then large cap contains companies whose net worth is between $10 billion and $200 billion. And so when you see those terms in the investment options, when you're saying, what do I invest my retirement savings money in? They'll give you probably between 15 and 40 investment options. When you see these terms in some of those investment options, it kind of tells you about the size of the companies that are included in those funds. Now, the reason that that's important to know is a lot of times the size of the company matters. Size matters. But they trade very differently. Let's think about it. If you're what's considered a small company, those companies tend to do much better in the market whenever there is economic recovery happening, when interest rates are low, because they can go and borrow money from the bank and it not cost them as much as it would when interest rates are high. So small cap companies tend to do better when there's an economic recovery going on and interest rates are low. And that's been where we've been over the last few years. We're seeing some interest rate hikes now, but small cap companies have done well over the last few years. Now, large cap companies, and you can even go bigger than that, mega cap, there's other market cap entities. I'm only showing you 2. But the larger the company is, the more trusted they are. We tend to have faith in these companies. They're bigger. It takes a lot to move a big ship, so it takes a lot to take a big company under. It's not impossible, but there's just more trust there with the larger companies. So that's the reason that you would look at large companies as well. So again, small cap and large cap. Know that you will see other market cap options, including mid cap, mega cap, nano cap. There's several other market cap entities. I just gave you these 2 so that you would be familiar and know what they're talking about there. Now, the third term that we're going to talk about is fixed income. Now with the fixed income, when you see that in an investment term, it tells you that that investment option has securities that are going to pay you back regular, periodic, fixed amount in addition to paying you back the premium that you put in. Now, all of that to say, it's a bond. So when you see fixed income, that's just another way of saying bond. I'm seeing more retirement savings plan include the word bond in addition to fixed income, but I just wanted to share this one with you also because I am still seeing some funds that are named fixed income instead of just using the word bond. And so the fourth retirement savings term that I want you to know, and this is going to help you with your investments there, is a target date fund. Now, these funds, they haven't been around very long, ever since the 90s, but this is a way that the industry wanted to make retirement investing easier for everybody. And let me tell you what these funds do. When you see a target date retirement fund, it'll always have a year associated with the name. You'll see target date, 2030. 2035, 2040, 2045, and those are the years. And that is the year that you think you are going to retire. Now let me tell you what these funds do. The investment allocation in these funds automatically adjusts. So the closer you get to retirement, the more conservative your assets are. So with this could be a way to set it and forget it. Again, the funds allocations are just going to automatically adjust for you. So with that, when you say the closer you get to retirement, it's going to get more conservative so you don't have a big hit to your retirement funds and have to prolong your work life. But what they're going to do to make it more conservative for you is they're going to put you in more bonds, and that's going to happen automatically. So I don't necessarily recommend that. It just depends on what's happening in the bond market. If bonds aren't paying any money, as they aren't now, then, that's something to think about. But I do want you to know about target date retirement funds, target date funds. They're sometimes called life cycle funds, and they may have all different names, but you'll know it's this type of fund if you see lots of them in your plan, and each one has a different four-digit year associated with it. So just know it's going to adjust to the closer you get to that date to a more conservative asset allocation. And then the fifth term that I want you to know as you're planning to manage your retirement savings plan is money market. Money market. Now, the way that this fund makes money is through interest only. So this is an interest-only fund, and let me tell you what it's not saying. It's saying there's no market investments here. Not invested in the market at all. So with that, just know, I remember when we had the major market downturn and people were saying, oh my God, my 401k is losing money. There's a way to stop that. I had to tell several people, there's a way to stop that. Move your money into money market. You're not invested in anything. Now, all you're going to do is get interest only, and their interest rates are very low right now. So basically, you would have no returns, but you would not lose money as well. So these are the additional 5 retirement savings terms that I think by knowing these, you're going to be better able to manage those funds within your account. Now let's go through let's apply what we've learned. I'm going to show you some actual retirement savings investment options and kind of see how these words are used in those options. The first one, look at the Columbia Large Cap Index. Ooh, got to sneeze. Sorry about that. Came out of nowhere. So excuse me. The Columbia Large Cap Index Fund. This is, again, the first name in the retirement investment options, the retirement plan investment options. The first one is the company that's making that fund available. So this is Columbia Investments, and the Large Cap Index. That's a large cap fund, and it's looking like a stock index. The next one, CNR Intermediate Fund, Intermediate Fixed Income Fund. That's what that is. So again, a fixed income, remember, that's a bond fund. Now, the Vanguard Treasury Money Market Investment. So again, this is Vanguard and the money market. Remember, this is for interest only. So if you were in a Vanguard fund and want to take your money out of the market, you'd say move money over into this money market. And then the last one is the Vanguard Institutional Target Retire 2030. So this is a target date fund, and you would pick this if your target retirement year is the year 2030, and it's going to make adjustments to your asset mix so that as you get closer to 2030, you're going to get more and more conservative so that you have less risk of losing money the closer you get to retirement. So again, I hope this has been very beneficial to you. I want to remind you that I do have this resource guide that you can click the link here within this post and just download this free resource guide, and it has all 10 terms there. It tells you a little bit more about Money Reverse, and then you'll also sign up for the Money Reverse mailing list. So that is something I want to make sure that you get in your hand. Now, if you do sign up for get that resource guide and get on my mailing list, that lets me know you're interested in retirement savings. I will send you some information on my retirement savings tutor. This is a one-on-one engagement that I do. I have several clients in which we go through a one-on-one tutoring session with your retirement savings plan in mind. Not generic. We're never gonna sign on to your account, but we will walk through all of the specifics of your specific plan. We're gonna do an investment assessment to see what's your investing personality. Are you conservative? Are you more risky? And then talk about what you want to have in your retirement savings. And I'm going to set up a sample portfolio for you to show you how we can do that in your existing retirement savings plan. So again, you'll walk away from here with a report that will give you all of the information that you would need to know about your retirement savings plan and then any other plan that you would go to, because it's timeless information and it's generic information that you could apply to other retirement savings plans or share with other members of your family. So if you are interested in a one-on-one engagement with me, I guarantee you it will be worth the money. You will see improvement. My clients have seen improvements in how much money they bring back in their retirement savings plan after we do some tuning and make some adjustments so that it best fits them. So again, that is an option for you. Again, Carolyn Williams with Money Reverse. It is my passion to live, to teach, and to coach Christian biblical financial principles, and I do always give you a scriptural background for this. Remember to get the free resource guide just by clicking the link here in this post, and you will see me again here on It Takes a Village. I'm so excited to partner with Keisha and a well experience in the It Takes a Village initiative. So again, if you have any questions at all, post them here in the comments and tag me on the questions, and I will make sure that I get back with you and answer any questions. And just give you some encouragement to go out there, take a look at your retirement savings plan and manage it. Just as it is your responsibility to put money in, it's your responsibility to manage those investments as well. So you will see me here again. So looking forward to it. Until next time, bye-bye.